Hello and welcome back to my channel eMaths, and today I am back with my new topic, profit and loss. So what is profit and loss? Where does it come from? Now this topic is related to our day-to-day life, and we all are having a profit or a loss in our day-to-day life, because we don't know whether whatever we have bought we have actually made a profit in it or we have made a loss in it. Now I'll tell you how to understand this topic. Suppose there is a shopkeeper. You're going to buy some things from him. Now that particular shopkeeper is also buying items to keep it in his shop, and then he is selling it to us. So since he is a shopkeeper, he must be keeping a margin between the cost price and the selling price, because whatever he has bought for, he is going to sell it to us, and he is going to keep that margin so that he earns some money to earn his livelihood. So I'll tell you, I spoke about two words, cost price and selling price. Cost price is like खरीदना. जब दुकानदार ने कुछ खरीदा, and which words are going to tell us about it? That is bought, purchased. There are certain words that lets us know whether the given amount in the question is a cost price or a selling price. Similarly, selling price is बेचना. And the words from which we can make out whether the given amount is the selling price or cost price is sold, selling. So understanding question is very, very important. Mostly in profit and loss we have word problems. So you need to understand, because there will be amounts given in it. It can be a cost price, it can be a selling price, it can be a profit, it can be a loss. So you need to understand the questions that what is given to us, so that you can apply the formula correctly in it. Like for CP, when your selling price is going to be more than the cost price, it is going to be a profit. But when the cost price is more than the selling price, it is going to be loss. So here, if I have to find the formula of loss, it will be CP minus SP. And if I have to write the formula for profit, when CP and SP is given, it will be SP minus CP. So this chapter is basically based on logics, or if you remember, if you are good at remembering things, you can learn all the formula and apply it in this chapter. So I'll tell you the formulas to find out. For example, if selling price is not given to us, but we know what is the cost price, and there might be two conditions. Selling price can be found in two ways, when the loss is given and when the gain is given. There will be a slight change in the formula, which I'll just write it down and let you know. So it will be 100 plus gain percent, gain is profit only, whole upon 100 into CP. This is one formula of selling price when gain is given to us. Another one will be 100 minus loss percent, whole upon 100 into CP. So we have two formulas for SP. The only difference is when gain will be given, you will add that gain percent, and when loss percent will be given, you will use this minus loss percent formula. So these are the two formulas to find the selling price. Now I am going to tell you how you can find the cost price when gain is given to us. It will be 100 upon 100 plus gain percent into SP. And when loss is given, it will again be 100 whole upon 100 minus loss percent into SP. So this, whenever there is a loss percent, we have to subtract it. Whenever there is a gain percent, we have to add it. The only thing is, this thing was happening in the numerator when you are finding the SP, and when you have to find the cost price, this thing will go in the denominator part. That's how we solve it. Now, if you have to find the gain percent, gain or profit percent, the formula is gain upon CP into 100, and when you have to find the loss percent, it will be L upon CP into 100. So as you can see in the formulas, what all things you need to have to apply them in the formula. If by chance SP is not given to you and only gain percent is given to you, then there might be instances that you have to assume that selling price and use this formula. But ensure what you need to assume to find a particular thing. And it's important to learn these formulas because it will be easier for you to solve the questions and it will really ease your work. Now I have already explained you what selling price, cost price, profit and loss means. Now I have come up with a question for you all to understand that how to find whether this particular question is having a gain or a loss. Because there are questions in which it is not mentioned whether you have to find gain percent or loss percent. They just give you the question and then at the end they write find the gain or the loss percent, in which you need to make out whether there is a gain happening or loss happening. So of course you need to look at the selling price and the cost price of the two objects. Now here if I read the question is the selling price of 18 books is equal to the cost price of 21 books. Find the gain or loss percent. Now if you just read the first part, selling price of 18 books is equal to cost price of 21 books. That means उस इंसान ने जिसने 21 बुक्स ख़रीदी थी उसका प्राइस उसने 18 बुक्स बेच के ही निकाल लिया, मतलब उसके पास अभी 3 बुक्स और बची हैं बेचने के लिए. सो ही इज़ डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू अर्न अ प्रॉफिट. So mentally we have found out that it is going to have a profit in this question. So now what we are going to do is we are going to assume the prices. So CP of let CP of one book is equals to rupee 1. Then we will also find out the CP of 18 books. Is equals to rupees 18 and CP of 21 books also. Because CP of 21 books they have already asked us to take it, and I have taken this 18 books cost price for a reason and I'll let you know why. But first, according to the question, SP of 18 books is equals to CP of 21 books. So that means 18 books SP is rupees 21. And when you will compare SP of 18 books with CP of 18 books, we have 18 as the price for this 18 books and 21 as the selling price of 18 books. So there is a difference between cost price and selling price, and you can easily make out that here SP is bigger than CP. So if you have to find the gain, we are simply going to do SP minus CP, that is 21 minus 18, which gives us rupees 3. When you have the gain with you, you can easily find out the gain percent, which will be gain upon CP into 100. So gain is of 3 and CP is 18 multiplied by 100. 3 ones are, 3 6 are, 2 3s are and 2 50s are. We have 50 upon 3, which will be equals to 16, 2 by 3%. So that's how we solve such questions. I hope you have understood this topic. In case of any query, you can of course send me a comment framing the question, and then of course I'll be there to help you out. I hope you enjoyed my video. Keep watching my channel, subscribe it, and please share it with everyone. Thank you and have a nice day.